Hey there, health enthusiasts. Welcome back to another deep dive into the fascinating world of health and wellness. Today, we're diving into the intriguing and often misunderstood world of diabetes and gastroparesis. These two conditions might seem unrelated at first glance, but they share a surprising connection. Now, you might be thinking, two conditions on a Wednesday? How am I going to keep up with all this information? But trust me, this is one dynamic duo you'll want to know about. Understanding these conditions can empower you to take better control of your health. So let's start with diabetes. We've all heard of diabetes, but what exactly is it? Essentially, it's a condition where your body's ability to process sugar is impaired. This can lead to elevated levels of glucose in the bloodstream, which can cause a host of health issues. Too much sugar in the bloodstream? Not a good time. It can lead to symptoms like fatigue, frequent urination, and even more serious complications if left unmanaged. Now let's talk about gastroparesis. Picture this, your stomach is like a conveyor belt, diligently moving food along your digestive tract. In a healthy digestive system, this process is smooth and efficient. Gastroparesis, that's like someone hit the slow-mo button on that conveyor belt. The food moves, but at a much slower pace than it should, leading to symptoms like nausea, vomiting, and bloating. Imagine trying to dance at a party, but the music is playing in slow motion. That's what it's like for your stomach when you have gastroparesis. The food's moving, just not at the speed of a normal digestive disco party. But here's the kicker. These two conditions are often linked. It's like two pieces of a puzzle fitting together in a complex way. Diabetes can actually increase your risk of developing gastroparesis. This is because high blood sugar levels can damage the vagus nerve, which controls the movement of food through your digestive tract. Why? Well, let's just say they have a bit of a complicated relationship. The interplay between these conditions can make management challenging, but understanding it is the first step. More on that later. Let's talk nerves, specifically the vagus nerve. This incredible nerve is one of the longest in your body, stretching all the way from your brainstem to your abdomen. It's like a superhighway of communication, carrying vital signals that help regulate your heart, lungs, and digestive tract. This MVP of your nervous system is like the conductor of your digestion orchestra, keeping everything moving in sync. Imagine a maestro guiding each section of the orchestra to create a harmonious symphony. Similarly, the vagus nerve ensures that your digestive organs work together seamlessly. When you eat, the vagus nerve sends signals to your stomach muscles, telling them to contract and push food along. This process, known as peristalsis, is crucial for moving food from your stomach to your intestines. Without the vagus nerve's guidance, this process would be like an orchestra without a conductor, chaotic and uncoordinated. It's a well-rehearsed symphony of digestion. Each muscle contraction and relaxation is perfectly timed, ensuring that food is broken down efficiently and nutrients are absorbed properly. The vagus nerve plays a starring role in this digestive performance. But here's where diabetes throws a wrench in the works. Diabetes, particularly when poorly managed, can lead to consistently high blood sugar levels. Over time, these elevated levels can cause significant damage to various parts of the body, including the nerves. High blood sugar, a hallmark of diabetes, can damage nerves, including our friend, the vagus nerve. This nerve damage, known as diabetic neuropathy, can impair the vagus nerve's ability to send signals effectively. When the vagus nerve is compromised, the entire digestive process can be thrown off balance. This damage disrupts the smooth signaling, essentially throwing the digestive orchestra into chaos. Just like an orchestra without a conductor, the digestive system can become disorganized and inefficient, leading to a range of digestive issues. And what happens when the orchestra's out of tune? The result is a condition known as gastroparesis, where the stomach's ability to empty its contents is delayed. This can cause symptoms like nausea, vomiting, bloating, and abdominal pain. Gastroparesis steps in, bringing with it a whole host of digestive dramas. Managing this condition often requires a combination of dietary changes, medications, and sometimes even surgical interventions to help restore some harmony to the digestive orchestra. So how do you know if your stomach's playing beat the clock? Gastroparesis symptoms can be as subtle as a whisper or as loud as a rock concert. Ever feel incredibly full after just a few bites, or maybe you're battling nausea and vomiting like a seasoned sailor in a storm? Yep, those could be gastroparesis calling card, and for those with diabetes, these symptoms can be even trickier. Why? Because fluctuating blood sugar levels can mimic gastroparesis, making it feel like you're riding a digestive roller coaster. It's like trying to solve a puzzle where the pieces keep changing shape. Diagnosing gastroparesis is like detective work. You need clues to crack the case. Doctors use a few different tools to get to the bottom of those digestive dilemmas. One common test is the gastric emptying study, which measures how quickly food empties from your stomach. Think of it like a timed race for your food. Another tool is the upper endoscopy, where a thin, flexible tube with a camera is inserted to get a closer look at your digestive tract. It's like a behind-the-scenes tour of your stomach and intestines. Managing gastroparesis often starts in the kitchen. No, you don't need to become a gourmet chef, but some simple dietary tweaks can make a world of difference. First up, ditch the 3 large meals a day and embrace the power of mini meals. Think grazing like a happy sheep, but with, less grass and more delicious, easy to digest foods. High fat and high fiber foods, they might be good for you in moderation, but for someone with gastroparesis, they're like speed bumps on the digestive highway. Stick to lean proteins, cooked veggies, and low-fiber fruits to keep things moving smoothly. While diet plays a starring role, medications can also lend a helping hand in managing gastroparesis. Some medications work by stimulating stomach muscles, giving them a much-needed pep talk to get things moving again. Others help tame the nausea and vomiting, restoring some peace to your digestive system. But it's not all about pills and potions. Lifestyle changes can be just as important. Managing stress through techniques like yoga or meditation can do wonders for your digestion. Regular exercise, it's not just for your heart and muscles. It can also help keep your digestive system in tip-top shape. Living with both diabetes and gastroparesis may sound daunting, but don't despair. These conditions, while challenging, can be managed with the right approach and mindset. It's important to remember that you are not alone in this journey. Many people have found ways to thrive despite these health issues. There are countless individuals out there rocking both conditions while living full and vibrant lives. They have discovered that with the right support, lifestyle adjustments, and medical care, it is possible to lead a fulfilling life. These individuals are not just surviving, they are thriving and making the most out of every day. Take, for instance, Sarah, a passionate baker who hasn't let gastroparesis stop her from whipping up culinary delights. Sarah was diagnosed with both diabetes and gastroparesis several years ago. Initially, she felt overwhelmed and uncertain about her future in baking. However, she decided to take control of her health and her passion. She's adjusted her recipes to be gastroparesis friendly, proving that with a little creativity, you can still enjoy the foods you love. Sarah experimented with different ingredients and cooking methods until she found what worked best for her. Now she not only bakes for herself, but also shares her recipes with others facing similar challenges. Or meet John, a marathon runner who refuses to let gastroparesis slow him down. John was an avid runner before his diagnosis, and he was determined not to let his health conditions take that away from him. He sought advice from nutritionists and trainers to adapt his diet and training regimen. He's meticulously adjusted his diet and training regimen, demonstrating that with careful planning and determination, you can achieve your athletic goals. John now runs marathons regularly and even competes in races, inspiring others with his dedication and resilience. These stories are a testament to the power of resilience and the importance of never giving up on finding what works for you. Whether it's adjusting your diet, finding new ways to enjoy your hobbies, or setting new goals, there is always a path forward. Remember, every small victory is a step towards a healthier, happier life. The more you understand about diabetes and gastroparesis, the better equipped you'll be to manage them effectively. Talk to your doctor, do your research, and connect with others who are navigating similar challenges. There's a wealth of resources available to support you on your journey, and don't be afraid to advocate for yourself. If something doesn't feel right or you're struggling, speak up. Your health is your most valuable asset, so don't be afraid to be your own best advocate. Living with diabetes and gastroparesis can have its ups and downs, literally. But remember, you're not alone in this journey. With the right knowledge, support, and a dash of humor, you can navigate these conditions and live a full and meaningful life. So keep your chin up, your spirits high, and your digestive system happy. And hey, if all else fails, there's always ginger ale and crackers. Take care and keep on digesting.